Success isn't just a destination, it's a journey that starts with you. It's about making it personal, taking ownership of your path, and embracing the challenges that come with it. If your only focus is the end goal, the shiny trophy, or the moment of recognition, then you're missing the point entirely. True success isn't about the applause at the end. It's about the consistent effort, the daily grind, and the lessons learned along the way. The true aim is the process, the guideline that you follow relentlessly, day in and day out. If you want the success, but you're not willing to face the struggles, the setbacks, the heartache, then you're already setting yourself up for disappointment. You've already failed before you even started. Because the truth is, success is not just handed to anyone. It's earned through commitment, through persistence, and yes, through sacrifice. When you accept that success is not a quick, easy win, but rather a long, hard journey, something shifts. Everything changes. The way you see obstacles, the way you handle setbacks, the way you approach every single day, it all transforms. Because you can't have success without the process. You can't skip the hard work, the struggle, the sacrifices that shape you along the way. You cannot arrive at the finish line without first walking the path that leads there. Success is not an instant result. It's a series of moments where you prove your worth, your endurance, and your determination. Sacrifice is going to be your constant companion on this journey. It's not a curse word. It's not something to fear or avoid. Too many people see sacrifice as their enemy, as something that's holding them back. But in reality, sacrifice is what shapes you into who you are meant to be. It prepares you for the climb. It conditions you to endure the tough times, to rise above the challenges that are inevitable in the pursuit of greatness. When you're aiming for the top of the mountain, you're going to face obstacles. It won't be easy. It's not meant to be. Everyone wants to reach the summit, but too many want to skip the climb. It's the climb that builds you. It's the climb that equips you, strengthens you, and refines you. Without it, you wouldn't be prepared for the greatness that awaits you. Each of us is holding on to something that feels comfortable, something familiar. And that's okay. But what happens when that comfort zone becomes a barrier? What happens when the things we cling to start hindering our growth? When we get too comfortable, we stop moving forward, we stop fighting, we stop pushing ourselves beyond what's easy and what's safe. And that's when we become stagnant. What have been the biggest obstacles in your life? What have you faced that made you feel like giving up? What weights are you carrying that are stopping you from advancing, from growing, from becoming the person you're meant to be? There are moments when we all feel like throwing in the towel, like the mountain is too steep, the journey too long. But here's the truth. You are capable of more than you know. There are seasons in life when you will feel like you're at your breaking point, but those are the moments that define you. The pain, the sacrifice, the obstacles, they all serve a greater purpose. They prepare you for what's ahead. You're not meant to stay in the place where you feel safe forever. There's a deeper part of you, a part that you may not even fully understand yet, that is waiting to rise. It's time to tap into that. It's time to dig deeper than you've ever dug before. It's time to stop running from the challenges and start embracing them. Because when you take something personally, when you make it your mission, when you decide that no matter what, you will keep moving forward, no matter the cost, that's when the transformation happens. That's when you break through the barriers and the limitations you once thought were insurmountable. Success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about who you become in the process. And if you truly want to change, if you truly want to succeed, then you must embrace the journey. Trust the process. Know that every sacrifice is an investment in your future. Every setback is an opportunity to rise. Every challenge is a stepping stone towards becoming the person you are destined to be. So take a deep breath. Look at the path ahead and know that you are ready. Your story isn't written yet, but every step you take from here on out is one step closer to the greatness that's waiting for you. Keep climbing, keep sacrificing, and never stop moving forward. Success isn't a destination, it's a way of life. And it starts with you, today. I'm not here just for the applause, not here just for the recognition, not here just for the comments, likes, or shares. I'm not here to put on a mask and show up only when it's convenient, when the lights are bright and the world is watching. I'm not here for the show. I'm here to make a statement, to set an example. Everything that you see me do in public, it's already been done in private. The work behind closed doors, the hours when no one's watching, the struggle when it seems like no one cares. That's where the true test lies. I'm not just standing in front of you performing for your approval. I'm living this. This is personal. This is about the integrity, the values, and the work that go into building something real. So, I'm asking you, when will you make it personal? When will you commit to something so deep, so real, that it doesn't rely on the opinions of others? Can you show up when it's just you? When it's just you and your goals, your dreams, your truth? Can you keep going when no one's watching? Let's not just aim for the headlines, the fame, the titles. Don't chase the title of CEO, investor, politician, athlete, or artist just to wear it as a badge. It's not about the position. It's about the person you become along the way. It's about the work you do when no one is cheering, no one is watching. It's about the personal commitment to excellence that happens when the stage is empty and the only person holding you accountable is you. Can you conquer in the dark? Can you keep pushing when the world isn't looking? The most powerful version of you is the one that shows up in the shadows. Behind closed doors, what do you stand for? What does your integrity look like when the crowd is gone? And it's just you, alone with your thoughts, your habits, your actions. What kind of work are you putting in when no one is watching? What do your habits look like when the lights are off? Are you pushing yourself as hard as you do when the cameras are rolling? Because that's what matters. It's time to make it personal. It's time to stop thinking that your worth is defined by others. It's time to dig deeper, to build the foundation of who you are in the quiet moments. Can you believe in yourself when there's no one around to cheer you on? Can you write your story again even when the pages are blank? Can you sing your song again even when you're not sure anyone's listening? I'm talking to that athlete who practices when the gym is empty, to that musician who writes when no one's requesting a song, to the philosopher who questions when the world doesn't care to listen, to the leader who serves even when no one follows. What happens behind the scenes shapes who you become. When your personal life aligns with your purpose, that's when your influence becomes real. I'm not talking about fleeting fame or momentary recognition. I'm talking about the kind of influence that transforms lives, that shapes the future, that ripples through the world long after you're gone. But it starts with you. It doesn't start with the people around you or the fame you think you want. It starts with you, with your choices, with your commitment to make things personal. When you make it personal, you stop waiting for permission. You stop waiting for the world to validate your worth. You start working, not for the applause, but because you believe in your own potential. Can you stretch yourself when the path seems unclear? Can you look ahead and condition yourself for what's coming next? Can you push through the obstacles and rise above them? Can you make your purpose personal, even when no one is watching? It's easy to be great when everyone's applauding. It's easy to shine when the spotlight is on you. But the true test is in the dark, in the silence, in the moments when it's just you and your dreams. What are you doing when no one's looking? How hard are you working when there's no external validation? Because that's where it counts. That's where the magic happens. When the lights are off, when the crowd is gone, when you're all alone, who are you then? Can you stand tall in that space? Can you be just as great, just as disciplined, just as committed in the private moments as you are in the public ones? So ask yourself, what would I find if I looked through your search history? What would I find if I looked through your closet, your basement, your attic, your car? Would I still see a person of integrity, Would I still see someone who stands for something bigger than the applause? Make it personal. What you do in the dark matters. What you do behind closed doors matters. Every choice you make is either bringing you closer to your purpose or pushing you further away. The choice is yours, but this time, make it personal. It's not about what others see. It's about who you become when no one's watching. So go ahead, make it personal. Make your life a reflection of the values you hold dear, of the work you're willing to put in, of the person you're committed to becoming. Because greatness starts in the dark, and the journey is always personal. If you're going to do it, if you're going to accomplish it, if you're going to achieve greatness 7 when it's confusing, even when it's cold, even when it looks insane, you need to understand one thing: the difference between contribution and commitment. They are not the same. See, everyone wants to contribute to their destiny, but very few are willing to commit to it. You want to contribute to the idea that you could be something. You want to contribute to the idea that your sacrifices will lead to something great. But let me ask you this: have you truly sacrificed? Have you suffered enough to call it commitment? When you're truly committed, you give everything you have. Every single day, every hour, every minute. That's 720 hours a month, and you're using every second to sharpen your craft. Even when you're at work, your mind is still on the dream. You're dreaming, you're thinking, you're vision casting, you're writing it down, making it plain. You're communicating with your destiny. You are telling the world what you're going to do, and you're showing up every single day to make it real. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. But let me ask you this: are you committed? Are you willing to give it everything you've got? Are you brave enough to believe in your dream again and get committed to making it happen? It's time to make it personal. Too many times, we've placed our dreams in the hands of others. We've made it about our partners, our children, our friends. And then, when life got hard and the people around us started to struggle, we let go of our dreams. It has to start with you. It has to start with you and your purpose, with you and God. Because God has put something inside of you, a gift, a purpose, something the world needs. It's your responsibility to bring it to life. This time, make it personal. Do it for the ones you love. Do it for your spouse. Do it for your kids. Do it for generations that will come long after you're gone. When you're gone, what will they say about what you did? What legacy will you leave? Yes, there are countless people depending on you, but it starts with you. It starts with your relationship with God, and it starts with your commitment to the gift He put inside of you. Make it personal. I know that every part of my life must align with this purpose I've been given. If I don't make it personal, then nothing changes. When I make it personal, everything shifts everything. It all begins with me, and it ends with me. I don't know where you are in your journey. Maybe you're in the first quarter, maybe the second half, or maybe you're in the fourth quarter of your game. But here's the truth: time is ticking. You won't live forever in this world. Last time, maybe you were just running through the motions. Last time, maybe you were just playing the game, going through the steps, rehearsing the lines, doing what you were told. But that's not enough. That's not going to get you to where you want to go. Last time, maybe you got tired. Maybe you got frustrated. Maybe you lost, and now you're broken, bitter, angry. But the question is, are you courageous enough to stand back up? Are you bold enough to come back stronger? You may not feel qualified. You may not feel educated enough. You may not feel like you have the right connections or the visibility you think you need. You may not be a celebrity. You may not have the blue check mark. But that doesn't matter. What matters is what you're willing to do in the silence. What matters is the work you do when no one is watching. The sacrifices you make when the lights aren't on you. If you can make it personal, everything changes. Your private life will shift. Your habits will transform. You'll begin to make decisions that serve your purpose, not just your comfort. You'll start putting in the work when no one is there to praise you, when there are no rewards, no applause. Everybody wants public recognition, but few are willing to put in the private discipline. When your habits change behind the scenes, when you start making the choices that align with your purpose, that's when the real transformation happens. It doesn't start with them and they. It starts with me. It starts with you. Make it personal. Don't wait for someone else to validate your worth. Don't wait for permission from the world. Go out and create your destiny, even when no one is looking. When you make it personal, nothing can stop you. So, let me say it one last time. Make it personal. It's your journey, your purpose, your commitment. Make it count. Let yourself go. Fall freely into your destiny. Step into the greatness that is already inside of you. You are worthy. You are an unrepeatable miracle. There is no one like you in all of existence, and there never will be. Your DNA, your fingerprint, your presence, your authenticity, these are things the world cannot replicate. You are special, and you are necessary. So, ask yourself, how did you allow yourself to get so emotionally drained, mentally fatigued, and physically exhausted that you let your dream, your destiny, take a back seat to excuses? The excuse that you don't have what it takes, that you're not smart enough, not tall enough, not connected enough. You've compared yourself to everyone else. But when will you stop? When will you stop making your excuses bigger than your dreams? I may not know your name, and I may not know where you're from or where you're listening from, whether it's your closet, your bedroom, your gym, your car, the bus, the train, or the plane. But I know one thing for sure. You are going somewhere. You have a destination. And those who make excuses are not connected to their destination. They don't have an end goal, an end game. If you've been hiding behind excuses, if you've let fear and doubt hold you back, I'm here to tell you, the time is now. It's time to apply pressure, not for a moment, but every single day. This isn't about feeling motivated for a week and then letting it go. This is an everyday mentality. It may not be easy, but nothing worth having is. It's not impossible. You may have to work 3 times as hard. You may have to lose sleep. You may be raising kids, going to college, and still working your side hustle. I don't know what your story is, but I know this. You cannot afford to make excuses anymore. If you truly want it, you'll find a way. The sky is not the limit, it's your starting point. This is an everyday mentality. You can't turn it off. Your dream should burn so fiercely that you cannot rest until you've achieved it. If you're in love with what you've been called to do, if you're passionate about your purpose, there's no off button. You can't turn me off. You can't turn the dream off. Every day you give everything you have, because that's how big your dream is. So when the excuses come, when the obstacles appear, when the distractions rise, remember, I'm not a light switch. You can't turn me off. And you shouldn't let the world turn you off either. You want to achieve greatness? Then you have to stop searching for resources, because you will become resourceful. It's not about the end result. It's about the effort you put in every single day. The excuses become irrelevant when the effort keeps flowing. You've got to be stronger than your excuses. Because guess what? Excuses don't get results. We all have one shot at this life, one chance to do what we were born to do. Life is too short to make excuses. Every person has purpose. Every person has a dream. Every person has something they are meant to pass or achieve or become. But we're programmed to love convenience. It's so easy to fall back on excuses. It's convenient to blame circumstances, to blame others, to say, I'm not good enough. But here's the truth. Excuses are just a blanket. They are a comfort zone, a lie we tell ourselves because it feels easier than facing the truth. The real reason you haven't achieved what you're capable of is fear. Fear of not being good enough, fear of failure, fear of comparison, fear that if you give your best and it's not enough, you'll be exposed. But guess what? The only way to conquer fear is to face it. Fear is the cancer, the underlying issue that holds us back. It convinces us that we can't do it. It feeds off our insecurities and our comparisons. But you've got to fight back. Stop comparing your journey to someone else's. Stop looking at their success and feeling less than. Kill the comparison game. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming your circumstances. Stop blaming the people around you. Look in the mirror and stop comparing yourself. You are not meant to be anyone else. Your story is unique, your path is yours, and you have something only you can offer the world. The truth is, excuses are just distractions from your greatness. Every time you make an excuse, you're robbing yourself of the chance to step into your true potential. If you can get past the fear and the excuses, you'll see that you have everything you need to succeed. You've got a marriage mentality to develop, and I'm not talking about relationships. I'm talking about a commitment mentality. It's time to stop dating your dreams. You can't just be excited about them. Sometimes you need to marry them. When you're committed to something, there's no halfway. You give everything, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the sacrifice. You make it a covenant no matter what. It's easy to quit. It's easy to listen to the people who tell you you're not good enough, that you can't make it. But don't let their words define you. Prove them wrong. Keep going. Keep loving the people who lied about you. Keep blessing those who cursed you. Don't be bitter. Remain faithful. Because as you work behind the scenes, as you sacrifice in silence, promotion is coming. Stages, opportunities, success, they are being prepared for you right now. But you have to keep pushing. You have to keep working, even when no one sees. Keep doing what's necessary to bring your vision to life. Sometimes, I have to look in the mirror and ask myself, is this all you've got? I've been beaten, broken, and left for dead. But as long as I'm still breathing, I know there's more. There's more inside of you. Yes, you're tired. Yes, you're weary. Yes, you've sacrificed so much already, but you're not done yet. Don't quit now. This isn't the time to let go. This is the time to dig deep, to rise above the pain, to use the struggle as fuel. Every challenge, every setback, every failure, it's a part of your journey. See the pain as a platform. See the struggle as the fuel that will take you higher. You are capable of so much more than you realize. You are stronger than your excuses. You are stronger than your fear. Keep going. Keep pressing. Your dream is waiting for you. You've got what it takes. This is your time. You gave me an opportunity to reinvent myself. You gave me a chance to rise from the grave you thought you'd put me in. You left me for dead, but I'm coming out alive. I'm coming out swinging. You left me, thought I wouldn't overcome, forgot about me, and assumed I couldn't survive it. But here I am. I am still here. Sometimes, it's not even about the people around us. Life will often knock you down. Life will leave you in pain. It will hit you hard, sometimes harder than you think you can handle. Life will punch you in the face, knock you upside the head, and leave you gasping for breath. But you can still rise. So I'm speaking to the person in the hospital bed. I'm speaking to the person who lost their mother or father. I'm speaking to the one who didn't make the team. I'm talking to the stay-at-home mom, to the future engineer, to the future entrepreneur, to the hustler. I'm talking to you, the one who's been called to do what no one in your family has done before. I know the pain you're carrying right now feels like it's too much to bear, but you can press through it. If you can feel it, you can lift it. The time is now to do what's never been done. You have the power to use your pain, to turn it into something powerful. Pain isn't your enemy. It's your ally. It's the fuel that will propel you forward if you let it. Use the pain. Pain is inevitable. It's part of life. But here's the thing. Pain doesn't have to break you. It can build you. Imagine if you could see pain as the pressure that creates diamonds. What if pain wasn't just a burden, but a gift? What if you could use it as fuel? What if the pain could push you to be stronger, to run faster, to leap farther? What if the very thing that hurts you was the thing that makes you better? Pain will knock at your door. It will try to tear you down, but you don't have to let it control you. Instead of complaining, use it. When life feels insurmountable, when it feels impossible, remember this: as long as you can feel it, you are still in motion. Pain doesn't mean paralysis. If you can feel it, you can move through it. If you can feel it, you can lift it. When life throws weight at you, don't complain about the heaviness, celebrate the strength it's building in you. You're getting stronger with every step, every push, every ounce of resistance. It may feel hard, but it's shaping you into who you're meant to become. Perspective is everything. You have to look at this pain with new eyes. You have to find a mirror and see yourself differently. Even in the midst of bleeding, even when you're broken, you must believe that this pain is here to help you, not hurt you. It's here to make you better, not bitter. It's here to condition you for the next level of your life. With every wound, you become wiser. With every scar, you gain strength. You're no longer just surviving, you're thriving. You are learning how to move differently, speak differently, walk differently, and build differently. You're building from a place of abundance, not anger. You're not driven by revenge, but by fulfillment. Remember, pain is unavoidable, but how you navigate it will determine how far you go. How you face the pain will decide whether you step into your purpose or stay stuck in your struggle. Use the pain. Let it push you into a place of abundance. Let it propel you into a life-giving existence where you are not only surviving but thriving. Pain isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning of your transformation. So let it go. Let it work for you. Let it fuel you. Use the pain to rise higher, to reach further, to become the person you were always meant to be. The pain has a purpose. You have a purpose. Now, go fulfill it. I don't want you to die because you wanted me to die. I don't want you to suffer just because you caused me to suffer. I don't hate you for the way you treated me, for the way you abandoned me, for the way you tried to break me. I don't wish for your downfall, even though you've taken so much from me. I want everybody to win. I'm speaking to the people who have lied on me. I'm speaking to the ones who gave up on me. I'm speaking to those who walked out when I gave everything I had. I want you to win. I want all of us to win. Because that's how you know you've truly turned pain into power. You've used the hurt to fuel your rise, not to inflict more pain. There's a conversation that needs to happen inside of you, a conversation about transformation, about conversion. It's time to convert your pain into fuel, not into revenge, because payback is for the weak. I don't need you to hurt like you hurt me. I don't need you to go through what I went through. I want you to win, because when you win, it means I've done what I set out to do. I've become the best version of myself. I've got to be the bigger person. I've got to rise above the bitterness. I've got to be the one that gives life, not takes it. Even when you knocked me off the mountain, when you pushed me down the hill, when you dragged me off the staircase I was climbing, I still came back. I wiped the blood out of my eyes. I spit out whatever needed to be spit out. I got back up, stronger than ever. I'm here to help you win, too. That's the power of transforming pain. When you use the hurt, the rejection, the loss as fuel to rise above, that's when you know your true strength. You don't need to go down the path of hate and bitterness. You don't need to wish bad on those who have wronged you. You don't need to get caught up in anger. You need to rise above it all, transform it, and use it to help you become who you were always meant to be. I want everybody to win. Pain is inevitable. It's a part of life. But what matters is how you deal with it. The question is, can you close the gap between the pain you've experienced and the promise you've been given? Can you face the pain and let it propel you toward your destiny? The gap is closing. It's time to take a stand. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, how much more can I take? Ask yourself, is this all you've got? Because if you can feel it, if you can still take another step forward, you are not out of the fight yet. The more you run, the more you push yourself, the more you grow. Every time you train, you are conditioning yourself for the future that's waiting for you. Every ounce of pain you endure is making you stronger for the journey ahead. Do it for your mother. Do it for your father. Do it for the ones who believed in you when no one else did. Do it for the Creator who put you on this earth with a purpose to make an impact, to leave a legacy. Every time you lift that weight, every time you take another step, every time you push through the hurt, you are moving one step closer to your promise. Ask yourself, even when the weight is heavy, is this all you've got? When you're practicing, when you're rehearsing, when you're grinding every single day, ask the pain, ask the obstacles, ask the struggle, is this all you've got? Because if you can still feel it, it means there's still more in you. My content creators, my entrepreneurs, my musicians, my leaders, my keynoters, my CEOs, there is more in you. You may be hurting. You may feel like you're running on empty. But I'm here to tell you, you've only used a fraction of your potential. It hurts. I know it hurts. The grind is real. The process is painful. But remember this, after the pain, there is always a reward. Whether you're a stay-at-home parent, a doctor, a teacher, or anyone else, there is more in you than you realize. You've given everything you have, and they left you for dead. I know what that feels like. To give and give and give, to pour your heart out, to believe in others, only to have them walk away. But you're still standing. Even when you're left for dead, if you can still feel it, you're still alive, and as long as you're still breathing, it's not over. Close the gap between pain and promise. The gap is closing every day. With each tear, with each drop of sweat, with each obstacle you face, the gap gets smaller. You've got more inside you than you even know. This isn't just about enduring the pain, it's about using it to push you closer to where you're meant to be. You may feel average. You may feel ordinary, but let me tell you something. You have extraordinary potential. Every decision you make today will determine your future. You have the power to rise above. You have the strength to convert your pain into something greater than yourself. So, use the pain. Make it fuel. Every challenge, every heartache, every setback, they are not the end of your story. They are the building blocks of your legacy. You have the power to turn pain into purpose. Let's make that choice today. You're stronger than you think. Keep going. The future you desire is not free. It comes with a cost. The bridge that connects you to your future is built with every choice you make, every habit you develop, every moment you dedicate to growth. It's built on the way you think, the way you speak, the way you walk. It's the blood, sweat, and tears that you invest, the sacrifices you make, the people you let go, the sleep you lose, the jobs you work tirelessly, and the hours you put in. All of this shapes the future. Yes, it's not easy. It's never easy, but it's always worth it. There will be nights when the weight of it all feels too heavy to carry. There will be moments when the pain seems unbearable, when your spirit is drained and you feel like giving up. But I promise you, if you don't quit, if you keep pushing, your future self will be forever grateful. Your future self will look back and say, "Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for not quitting when the road got tough. Thank you for not allowing the bitterness, the jealousy, or the anger to consume me." Thank you for believing in my purpose, even when everything seemed impossible. The future is waiting for you to take the next step. But first, you must get crystal clear on who you are meant to be. What is your life's purpose? What is the calling on your life? Why are you here? Everyone is looking to level up, to evolve, to manifest something greater. But the first step is knowing what you want to manifest. What are you doing today to bring that future into existence? What sacrifices are you willing to make right now to move closer to your dreams? Remember why you're working so hard, why you're pushing yourself when it feels like everything is against you. Remember why you're pressing through the mud, through the obstacles, through the pain. The road may seem long, and the way forward may feel impossible. But once you discover your why, once you find that deep sense of purpose, you will spend the rest of your life relentlessly pursuing it. There will be days when you give everything you have, and still, it feels like it's not enough. But that's when you have to push through the pain, through the exhaustion, through the doubt. It's in those moments that your true strength will emerge. Don't stop now. Keep going, because you're not where you're going to end up. This moment, this pain, this struggle, it's only temporary. You have greatness inside of you, and you've been designed to change the world. So many of us are distracted by fleeting pleasures, by entertainment, by people who don't add value to our lives. Have you evaluated your connections? Have you looked at the people around you and asked, are they assets or liabilities? The people you surround yourself with either fuel your progress or weigh you down. Choose wisely. You've got a plan now. You know where you're headed, and you know what it's going to take to get there. But the real question is, how committed are you? When the tears are flowing and your brain is fried from all the mental strain, when the sleepless nights start to pile up, when the depression and weariness make you want to quit, that's when your commitment is truly tested. You have to be committed even when you feel like you have nothing left to give. You have to press on, remembering the joy of your future, the reward that's waiting for you on the other side of your struggle. It's the pain that makes the prize worth it. You may feel suffocated by your responsibilities right now. You may feel like you can't breathe under the weight of it all. But even in those moments, you have to be grateful for the ground you've gained. Celebrate the small victories because they add up. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small, because you are moving closer to your destiny. Don't get distracted by the end goal. Yes, keep your eyes on the future, but remember, it's the process that perfects you. It's the daily grind, the small victories, the challenges, the setbacks, the growth in between the wins and losses. That's where your character is built. That's where your true strength is forged. You have to learn how to execute today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Conquer the day. The future isn't a place you get to overnight. It's a place you build every single day. Your decisions today will determine the life you live tomorrow. The choices you make now will either push you closer to your dreams or pull you further away. So don't waste today. Make the most of every moment. Execute the day. This is your journey. This is your time. Keep moving forward. Keep giving your best. Keep pushing through. And when you finally reach the summit, you'll look back and realize that every tear, every sacrifice, every hardship was worth it. The future you're building starts right now. And it's going to be worth every step you take. I'm not where I thought I'd be, but I'm certainly not where I used to be. And that, my friend, is worth celebrating. Every small win, every mental breakthrough, every emotional victory, every relational step forward, every financial milestone, and every spiritual growth, those are the moments that matter. Celebrate those wins. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Don't wait until you've achieved the dream. Celebrate the process. Celebrate where you are right now, even if it's not where you thought you'd be. Because you are moving forward. You are growing. You are evolving. And those small wins, they are the foundation for the big ones that are coming. They matter. You matter. Now, Let's talk about kindness to others, but especially to yourself. We get so caught up in pushing ourselves to be more, to do more, to achieve more, that we forget to take a moment and just be kind to ourselves. You can't pour from an empty cup. Be gentle with your heart, your mind, and your spirit. Be kind to yourself in your moments of weakness. You can be assertive, you can be firm, you can go after what you want with all your heart, but you can also be kind to yourself along the way. You're allowed to feel, you're allowed to rest. We all know that the road to greatness isn't easy. Some days you won't feel like moving forward. Some days you won't feel like doing what you know you were called to do. That's okay. It's okay to have those moments. What matters is that you don't stay there. You rise again. You dust yourself off. You come back stronger because you've conditioned yourself for growth. You've conditioned yourself for the stretch. The stretch, that's the thing that makes you stronger. You'll need gratitude for the journey ahead. You'll need patience too. The future doesn't manifest overnight. It takes time. It's a process, and that process requires you to keep showing up every single day, even when it feels like nothing is happening, because something is always happening. Understand this. You are beautifully equipped to get the results you are getting right now. But if you want more, if you want bigger results, then you're going to have to become a bigger version of yourself. You're going to have to evolve into someone who has the skills, the mindset, the resilience to manifest the future you dream of. You were created for elevation, for growth, for transformation. And that is exactly what you are stepping into. The opportunities for growth are all around you. Take them, seize them. There is so much to learn, so much to understand, so much to give. There is wisdom in listening, in thinking, in observing, and in speaking. There's an opportunity in every single interaction, in every new challenge, in every mistake. And every opportunity will teach you something new about the world, about others, and about yourself. The key is knowing when to act, when to pause, when to speak, and when to be quiet. Learn to move with intention. The future you desire has a very specific paradigm. The future isn't just a place you get to. It's a way of being, a mindset, a set of values, and a specific pattern of action. You cannot manifest this future with the same beliefs, the same mindset, the same habits that you have now. You have to evolve into someone who can walk into that future. You have to break free from limiting beliefs and step into a place where anything is possible. Limitless belief is the key. But don't get lost in the clouds. You must also know your boundaries. You must set your guardrails. Know your strengths and your weaknesses. Acknowledge where you need to grow and take steps to improve in those areas. The greatest achievers know exactly where they are strong and where they need to put in more work. They know their limits, and then they push past them. The road ahead won't always be easy, but quitting is not an option. The no-quit mentality is what will carry you to the finish line. When you feel like giving up, remind yourself that you've come too far to stop now. There is no such thing as failure unless you quit. And you're built to keep going. Don't stop. Don't settle. The world is waiting for you to step into the greatness you were always meant for. Keep moving. Keep learning. Keep growing. And keep showing up, even when it's hard. One day, you will look back and realize that every step, every challenge, every single moment of doubt was worth it. You are becoming exactly who you were meant to be, and that person is unstoppable. The best is yet to come. Now, go claim it.